Alright, y'all, we down here at the White Elephant Pub, and these two gentlemen just pulled up in a little Boston whaler. I believe this to be a 13-foot Montauk. It's a standard? And he says it's a 1962. The motor looks like it's out of the late 70s or early 80s. 90s? 96? Cool. But man, this brings back memories of old Florida. And you got two gentlemen, even though they're aged, they're just big kids wandering around the intercoastal in a little Boston whaler like we all did when we were kids. Well, you get about a full day out of a tank of fuel on that thing?
Yeah, I've never used up the whole, I've been out all day, I've never used up the whole tank.
And outrun half the race boats on the waterway.
35 miles an hour top end.
Oh, heck yeah. This brings back memories of old Florida. I'm gonna swoop over to the other dock here and get a good side view of it. You can't sink these little things, and it's about the most fun that, I don't know, people from my generation had. Was wandering around in these little Boston whalers, and a lot of us wandered around in little wooden dinks because that's all we could afford. But I just love it. You know, this place here, it attracts old Florida people. I mean, by old Florida people, I don't mean the people are old. I mean they bring back all those things that we did when we were kids that we had a good time with, that you just don't see kids doing anymore, but you kind of wish you did. But, and man, that is a sweet little rig he's got going there. 62 standard Boston whaler. Very nice, very nice. And I'm sorry about mistaking it for a Montauk, you Montauk people, but I don't know much else what to say about that, but that just brings back some of the fondest memories of old Florida, and I thought I would share it with you. You can't sink these little things. Go out wave bouncing with them and hang with the jet skis if you want. You ain't gonna hurt them. Man, I used to have fun as a kid. Had a little 40-horse Johnny on the back of mine. Johnny Seahorse. But and in my adult life, I had one with a couple of blocks of styrofoam glassed in at the back so the motor wouldn't go down in the water, and I had reinforced the transom. But in my older days, I had a couple of blocks of styrofoam glassed in on the back, and I had a little 13-footer with a 90-horse Yamaha 4-stroke on the back. That's been about 10 years ago. That little puppy was fun. And even at 40 horsepower, these things will pass most of the go-fast boats. Yeah, the ones that hang around in the intercoastal anyway, you know, your little bass boats and stuff. Get up around these ones with 200 and 300 and 400 horsepower, they're going to leave you behind. But the guys with the 150s and stuff, yeah, you can upset them, hang with them, and pass them. Yeah, anyway, I just thought I'd share that with you. I mean, that's one of the things I like about coming down here, is because this is old Florida. You got the beach blaster going out to the beach, so you hear the music, you know where to go to buy you a new soda when you run out, or have you a beer and some lunch. You know, when you get hungry, go back to reading your book on the beach and chasing the grandkids, whatever you're doing. But and they just don't have too many places. I mean, you look down the row and, you know, everything's been encroached upon by, yeah, all these northerners come down and turn most of Florida into concrete instead of Florida. But we ain't gonna talk about that. We're just gonna be thankful that we got some good memories of, you know, and we got people that still do the old Florida stuff, and I like that. You know, two friends wandering around on a boat, little Boston whaler like that, just having a good time. I like that. Anyway, we'll holler at y'all later.